Robertson sends it to the left wing. Arvidsson sends it back to Bonk. Jovanovski moves it to Morrison. Takes it past the red line. Carries it past the blue line. Sends it back to the defenseman. Play stops as he covers the puck.
Bertuzzi can single-handedly change the flow of a game. Being aggressive isn't always bad.
Fisher passes it off over to Havlat. Hossa carries it over the red line. Gets it over to the left wing. If they have any chance of taking this game, he's got to continue to make stops like that. Sopel sends it over to Chubarov. Pass over to Hlavich. He passes it up the center, and he takes a wrist shot off the blocker. Sopel passes over to Salo. He passes back to the defenseman. Sopel breaks up the play. Passes over to the left wing. Chara passes it over to Fisher. Havlat brings it past the red line. Hlavich passes it over to Linden. Hossa slides it to Chara. Fisher takes the puck up. Brings it over the blue line. He takes a step shot. Bounced that one off the pipe. Ruutu brings the puck up. Rachunek sends it off to Havlat. Fisher sends it over to the right wing. Cook carries it past the red line. Ruutu carries it over the blue line. Lalim was impressive in the last play. How much?
He still has trouble looking around players camped in front of his net. Lalim relies on his defenders to move them out of the way, but needs to show he can get free and see the puck with traffic in front.
Face off to the left of Lalim. Bonk passes over to Arvidsson. Naslund passes it over to Morrison. Jovanovski sends it up to the center. Great save. Play stops as the goalie covers up. Mike, I'm impressed by the defensive single-mindedness shown by Arvidsson.
Arvidsson plays an aggressive style of hockey. By being aggressive, he can create scoring chances for his team.
Sends it over to Naslund. He sends it up the center. Morrison moves it back over to Allen. He gets knocked off the puck with a check by 90. Neal brings it over the red line. Takes it past the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. Glove save! Cloutier sends it up to Allen. He passes it over to Sedin. Takes it past the red line. Carries it past the blue line. He passes it back over to Sedin. He looks to be in mid-season form with goaltending like that. He centers the puck. Olin passes it to the right wing. Clapp brings it over the blue line. Moves it back to Sedin. Laline passes it off to Rashanek. Arvidsson brings the puck up through the zone. Redden moves it over to Alfredson. Face-off to the right of Laline. Letowski. Interception by Phillips. He isn't letting the shooter see any daylight behind him at all.
John Andrunas, you have a phone call. Please find the nearest...
Laline logged a nice save there, Mike.
Laline can be a little shaky at times, but he's quickly eliminating unsure play from his game. He finally has the confidence in his ability to make a save on any given shot.
We've got a face-off to the left of Laline. Letowski passes over to Allen. Pass back over to Barron. He relays it over to Cook. Chara sends it in front to Phillips. And he covers up. Laline looked good on that last save, Mike.
Patrick Laline broke the record for the longest unbeaten streak by a rookie goalie. He started off the '96 season going 14-0-2.
They're going to have a face-off to the right of Laline. Chubara sends it back to Allen. Passes to Barron. He moves it to Linden. Dahlman takes the puck up through the zone. Hlavich takes the puck up. He moves it over to Linden. And he takes a wrist shot. Phillips passes it over to the left wing. Shasta-Levy carries it over the red line. Hlavich sends it to Linden. White passes it over to Shasta-Levy. Carries it past the red line. Dahlman brings it past the blue line. Bone-crushing hit by 90. Bertuzzi brings it past the red line. Naslund plays it up to the center. Great Look, but it caught the post before it hit the net. And he's checked by Sopel. Morrison sends it to his defenseman. Arvidsson moves it back to Lesishin. 90 makes a long pass to Alfredson. That was a hard hit by Rutu. Arvidsson passes it over to Buck. Vicious check by Rushanek. Brings the puck to the zone. Brings it over the red line. Sopel sends it over to the right wing. Lally sends it off over to Reshunek. Face-off to the right of Lalim. Van Allen slides it to Bunby. He passes it over to Neal. Allen sends it up to the center. Sadine passes it over to Sadine. Redden sends it back to the defenseman. Van Allen passes over to Bonby. Neal carries it over the blue line. Barron plays it up to the center. Hlavich brings the puck up. Carries it past the blue line. Van Allen sends it up to Neal. He passes it to the left wing. Bunby takes it past the blue line. Linden takes the puck up through the zone. Hlavich passes it off to Jovanovski. Linden moves it to Chubara. Hlavich takes it past the red line. Checked hard by Phillips. Linden sends it back to Olin. He takes the slap shot. Phillips passes it to the right wing. Hossa brings the puck up through the zone. Brings it over the blue line. Morrison sends it in front over to Olin. Bertuzzi carries it over the red line. Cloutier sends it to Salo. Havlat passes to Fisher. Salo sends it to Bertuzzi. Lalim logged a nice save there, Mike.
Patrick Lalim showed for the first time last year that he can be the go-to goalie. In the past, he struggled at times and was unable to carry his team, but the playoffs last season should help dispel that myth for good.
Mike, we're seeing some nice defensive play by Bonk.
Bonk is a great checker. The opposition always has to be on the lookout for him.
Bonk passes it over to Alfredson. Sent back to Arvidsson. Salo passes it over to Sopel. He gets knocked off the puck with a check by Arvidsson.
First period.
Redden sends it to the left wing. Brings it past the blue line. Morrison sends it up to the center. Naslund carries it over the blue line. He makes a centering pass. He sends it back over to Jovanovski. Passes over to the left wing. Bertuzzi carries it past the blue line. He takes the backhand shot. As we take a breather, it's tied at 0. We've played one, Mike. Your thoughts?
The Canucks have more shots on goal, Bill, but it hasn't made a difference in the score.
We're ready to start up the next period. Bonk sends it off to Rashenik. Arvidsson slides it to Alfredson. He centers the pass. Olin takes the puck up. Morrison takes it past the blue line. He plays it back to Jovanovski. He lets the slap shot go. They're going to have a face-off to the right of Laline. He passes it to Naslund. Olin plays it up to the center. Morrison moves it back over to Bertuzzi. Great save! He's taken up where he left off last period. Bonk brings it over the blue line. He sends the puck back over to Arvidsson. What a save! And they blow the whistle as the goalie covers up.
Laline can be a little shaky at times, but he's quickly eliminating unsure play from his game. He finally has the confidence in his ability to make a save on any given shot.
Let's see that again from a different angle.
Laline slides the legs out there and blocks the shot with the pads. Chubara passes it over to Linden.
carries it past the red line. Offsides. Cloutier was impressive in the last play. Hummel.
The 2001-2002 season marked the first time in 6 years that Dan Cloutier posted a double-digit win total.
Chubara passes to the defenseman. Sopel sends it over to the right wing. Linden sends it back to the defenseman. Fisher sends it back over to Phillips. Cloutier passes over to Salo. Hlavich brings the puck to the zone. He sends it off to Linden. Hooking is going to be the penalty.
The upcoming power play could change the outlook of this game, Bill. Fisher, just like all players, doesn't agree with the call.
Face off to the left of Aline.
Ottawa penalty to number 12, Mike Fisher. 2 minutes for hooking. Time of the penalty, 2 minutes, 50 seconds.
Olin sends it up over to Naslund. He passes it back to Bertuzzi. He sends it to Morrison. Brings the puck up. Brings it over the red line. Brings it past the blue line. And he takes the step shot. Redden passes it off to Arvidsson. Jovanovski moves it to Naslund. Brings it past the red line. Penalty over. Jovanovski sends it over to Bertuzzi. Takes the puck up through the zone. Naslund carries it over the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. Saved by Lalime. Great check behind the net by Rushanek. Face-off to the right of Lalime. Letowski passes over to Rutu. It looks like someone has done some work in the offseason. He takes the slap shot. White takes the puck up. Cook carries it past the blue line. He sends it to Rutu. He stoned him. Mike, I'm impressed by the defensive single-mindedness shown by Letowski.
Letowski tends to be a little over-aggressive sometimes, but that can lead to many scoring opportunities.
This face-off is to the right of the goalkeeper. Letowski sends it up to the center. Tonight there's been some good, solid defense by Fisher.
Fisher can single-handedly change a game. One or two good checks can throw the other team completely off.
Chubara sends it over to Linden. 90 passes it to the right wing. Hossa takes it past the blue line. Centering pass over to Fisher. Bone-crushing hit by Linden. Hlavich sends it over to the right wing. Brings it over the blue line. Sopel passes it to the right wing. We've got a face-off to the left of Lalim. Sadin plays it up to the center. Bunby brings the puck to the zone. Neal takes it past the red line. Allen sends it over to the right wing. Sadin carries it over the red line. Clark moves it back over to Barron. He's one of the hardest hitters in the league. Sadin carries it past the red line. Lalim passes it over to Van Allen. Bunby brings the puck up through the zone. He slides it over to Neal. Gets it over to the left wing. Bunby sends it back to Van Allen. Redden passes it to Bunk. That was a hard hit by Arvidsson. Allen passes it over to the left wing. Ruutu brings the puck up, brings it past the red line, brings it past the blue line. And he's checked by Rashanek. Alfredson sends it up to the center. Bunk passes it to the right wing. Carries it over the blue line. Ruutu brings it over the red line. Moves it back to Cook. And he takes a wrist shot. Man, what a save. This faceoff is to the right of the goalkeeper. Vicious check by Chubarov. Salo takes the puck up through the zone. Linden plays it up to the center. Chubarov sends it to the left wing. Checked hard by Sopel. He passes it to the right wing. He gets knocked off the puck with a check by Havlat. He knocked him into next week. Fisher moves it back over to Hossa. Clapp gets it over to Sedin. Carries it past the blue line. Sedin sends it back to Olin. Jovanovski sends it on over to Sedin. That was a great save. Lalime looked good on that last save, Mike.
Patrick Lalime has yet to post a losing record in the regular season. His career record is 103, 69, and 18.
This faceoff is left of the goalie. Sopel sends it over to the right wing. Naslund takes it past the blue line. Bertuzzi slides it over to Morrison. Stopped by Lalime. Passes it to the right wing. Pass back to Bertuzzi. Phillips passes it over to the left wing. Bunk takes it past the red line. Passes it over to Alfredson.
The hottest ticket in town is for the coolest game on earth. Tickets for the next home game are still available. Call 555-GOAL for your tickets.
Arvidsson passes it to the right wing. Mike, we're seeing some nice defensive play by Bunk.
Bunk can throw off the other team's game plan by constantly throwing his weight around. Other teams hate that.
We're going to have a face-off to the right of Lalime. Chubara moves it back to Linden. Save by Laline. Arvidsson brings it over the blue line. Carries it over the red line. Passes it to Holovic. Ratchunek passes it over to Arvidsson. Carries it past the red line. He lets the slap shot go. Oh, Cloutier! Blocker save. Linden brings it past the red line. He takes the slap shot. Great save. He's taken up where he left off last period. Jovanovski sends it to the left wing. Bunby passes over to Van Allen. Neal brings it past the blue line. Letowski sends it up over to Cook. Carries it past the blue line. He passes it on over to Rutu. Redden passes it off over to White. Dullman takes the puck up.
1 minute
Brings it over the red line. Carries it over the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. Those saves are great warm-ups for the regular season. Let's take a look at that again.
Plays like that make this a game of inches, Bill.
Face off to the left of Cloutier. Heron sends it up to the center. Morrison moves it over to Naslund. Sent back over to Allen. He passes it up the center. Morrison sends it over to Bertuzzi. All knotted up as they head to the locker room at 0. Mike, give us some things to look for as we enter the last period.
The Senators need to keep killing off penalties if they want to win this game. The Canucks have the lead in shots on goal, Bill.
Looks like someone lost some teeth on that one. Boom! Crushing hit by Jovanovski.
Morrison came through like an 18-wheeler for that hit.
Sends it back to the defenseman. Arvidsson brings it over the blue line. Bunk passes it over to the left wing. That was a hard hit by Jovanovski. Alfredson passes to Arvidsson. Denied. Cloutier stops the go-ahead goal. Naslund passes it to Morrison. He sends it back to Bertuzzi. He is looking for the win with goaltending like that. Alfredson takes it past the red line. And he's checked by Jovanovski. Arvidsson thought there was an easy tally there, but gets stoned by Cloutier. This faceoff is to the right of the goalkeeper. Sopel sends it over to Chubarov. Phillips sends it back over to Chara. It's intercepted by Salo. Mike, I'm impressed by the defensive single-mindedness shown by Chara.
Chara has great checking abilities. His checks can easily change the momentum of a game.
Face-off to the right of Cloutier. Havlock moves it back to Hossa. Save! Cloutier has been playing great all game, making save after save. Fisher plays it up to the center. Havlock sends it up to the center. He passes it off over to Hossa. That save helps them stay alive.
Cloutier has a quick glove hand. He's very hard to beat.
Cloutier has his stick in perfect position to deny that goal. We've got a face-off to the left of Cloutier. Barron sends it in front to Allen. Cook brings the puck through the zone. Carries it past the red line. Rutu takes it past the blue line. Lecision makes a long pass to Neal. Tonight there's been some good, solid defense by Bonvie.
Bonvie is a strong checker. When the opposition see him coming, they know to get out of the way.
We're going to have a face-off to the right of Lalim. Chubara passes it over to Linden. Gloved out of the air. Neal sends it off to Van Allen. Ratchune sends it back over to Redden. Brings the puck up through the zone. Cloutier slides it to Barron. Hlavich brings the puck up, carries it over the red line. Redden sends it to the left wing. Shasta-Levy passes it to Dahlman. Bertuzzi passes over to Morrison. Brings it past the red line. Naslund carries it past the blue line. He sends it up the middle. Jovanovski sends it over to the right wing. Is he a bricklayer? Because he's been putting up a wall in front of the net all night long.
Will be holding an indoor soccer clinic next weekend here at the arena. Call the arena box.
He still has trouble looking around players camped in front of his net. Lalime relies on his defenders to move them out of the way, but needs to show he can get free and see the puck with traffic in front.
Hey, Mike, show us the play again, will you?
Lalime is really using the glove well here.
Face off to the left of Lalime. Chara passes it over to the left wing. Arvidsson brings it over the red line. Mike, we're seeing some nice defensive play by Sedin.
Sedin is very aggressive. Teams love to have this kind of player around.
Monk sends it up to Alfredson. Brings it past the blue line. He plays it back over to Buck. That save shows he came into camp ready to play this season. And he takes a wrist shot. He's continued to make saves like that throughout this game.
Cloutier can have a short fuse between the pipes, and it takes him off his game. He's been given the #1 job, and it seems to have helped, but his temper needs to stay in check.
The replay should give us a better look.
Cloutier finds the leg pads easier to block with than skate with.
Havlat moves it back to Hossa. And Fisher scores up high.
I'll tell you, the coach seems to be getting a little upset with the effort of his team.
A short wrister by Fisher.
No chance for the goalie to stop that when you can bounce it in off the post.
Ottawa goal
Fisher
scored
takes the
by
puck
number
out to the
12,
zone.
Mike
Cook
Fisher.
passes it to the right
Assist
wing.
to number 18, Marion Hossa. And to number 9,
Sopel
Martin
moves it to
Pavlov.
Letowski.
Time of goal, 8 minutes, 5 seconds.
90 sends it to the left wing. Pavlov takes the puck up. Carries it over the blue line. Takes the shot. Great save to keep this game close. Well, some teams will beat themselves if you wait long enough, but not the Senators.
The Senators are a disciplined team. This should be a great game.
Bertuzzi passes it off to Morrison. Naslund takes it past the red line. Score! Goal for the Vancouver Canucks. This is becoming quite a duel. A quick snapshot by Naslund.
Look at him celebrate, Bill.
Vancouver
Brings
goal
the puck up to his
scored
zone.
by number 19.
Olin sends it over to the right wing.
Naslund.
And he takes a wrist shot. Great
Assist
save.
to number 7, Brendan
Mike, I'm
Morrison.
impressed by the defensive single-mindedness
To
shown
number
by Chara.
44.
Chara loves to play aggressive. His teammates love having someone around to take the body.
9 minutes, 10 seconds.
He's got a face-off to the left of Laline. Alfredson sends it to Bunk. Arvidsson carries it past the red line. Morrison passes it over to the left wing. Bertuzzi carries it over the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. There's a blocker save. He passes it to the right wing. Stop. Laline loves that shot out of the air. Arvidsson brings the puck through the zone. Alfredson brings it over the blue line. Vicious check by Klatt. Sedin brings the puck up, brings it over the red line, takes it past the blue line. Arvidsson passes over to 90. He slides it over to Alfredson. Sedin passes it to Klatt. Carries it past the blue line. Alfredson takes the puck up. Brings it past the blue line. Sopel takes the puck up through the zone. Hlavich passes it to the right wing. Rachunek sends it over to Neal. Brings the puck up through the zone. Brings it past the red line. Bonvik carries it over the blue line. He passes it back over to Rachunek. Chubarov passes it to Salo. Rachunek sends it back to Redden. White moves it over to Dahlman. Brings it over the blue line. He lets the slap shot go. Amazing! Cloutier stops the go-ahead goal. Letowski sends it off to Cook. Salo plays it up to the center. Letowski sends it to his defenseman. Shastalevi slides it to Dahlman. Sopel passes it to Ruutu. Brings the puck through the zone. Havlak takes it past the blue line. Fisher moves it back over to Hossa. That save keeps this game tied up. Oh my! I felt that hit up here in the booth. The puck was behind him when he gloved it out of mid-air. I can't believe he got up after a hit like that. Lalime passes to 90.
Fisher levels him like he wasn't there. Fisher is a great checker. The opposition always has to be on the lookout for him.
Face off to the left of Lalime. Morrison sends it up over to Allen. Knocked out in front with the blocker. Hossa brings the puck up. Carries it past the blue line. He lets the backhand shot go. He was wrong. Cloutier stops the go-ahead goal.
In 12 games during the 2002 postseason, Patrick Lalime had 7 wins and 5 losses with a 1.39 GAA.
Take it away, Mike.
Lalime redirects the puck with his blocker, denying another opportunity.
Checked hard by Olin. Morrison takes the puck up. Quick pass to Naslund. And he takes a wrist shot Nice. Valim stops the go-ahead goal. Jovanovski brings the puck up through the zone. Passes it to the right wing. Naslund sends it up to the center. Olin sends it over to the right wing. Carries it past the red line. Bertuzzi brings it past the blue line. He gets caught offsides.
Lalime was the second goalie in NHL history to record 3 consecutive shutouts during the playoffs.
Lalime takes the stick and redirects the shot away. Morrison sends it back to the defenseman. Bunk takes the puck up through the zone. Pass to Alfredson. He sends it up the center. Bertuzzi moves it over to Morrison. Carries it over the red line. Carries it over the blue line. He takes a snapshot. He looks to be in mid-season form with goaltending like that. He sends the puck back over to Naslund. He gets knocked off the puck with a check by Bunk. We've got a face-off to the left of Lalime. Phillips passes it off over to Havlat. Takes it past the blue line. Bone-crushing hit by Sopel. Linden brings the puck up, takes it past the red line. Stalemate as we take a break from the action. It's all tied up at 1. Here we are at the start of overtime. Hlavich passes it to the right wing. Brings it over the blue line. Jovanovski sends it to the left wing. Hlavich plays it up to the center. Phillips passes it over to the left wing. Fisher sends it up to the center. That was a hard hit by Jovanovski. Morrison sends it over to Bertuzzi. Phillips passes to Fisher.
Hossa delivers a strong message about coming into his area of the ice.
Morrison sends it back to Sopel. It looks like someone has done some work in the offseason. Alfredson carries it past the blue line. Drills him behind the net. Ratchunet moves it back over to Redden. They go offside.
Cast your vote using the form included in your souvenir program. The winner will be announced at the end of the
Bertuzzi
season.
delivers a
Lucky fan
crushing
will
check
win
to
a
his
replica
victim
of the
there.
winner's mask.
Bertuzzi can single-handedly change the flow of a game. Being aggressive isn't always bad.
Bonk sends it to his defenseman. Ratchunet passes it over to Alfredson. Bonk brings it past the blue line. Arvidsson sends it back to Ratchunet. Cook brings it over the red line. Moves it back over to Rutu. Terrific save!
Remember,
Ollie just got his glove on the puck.
Winner of our drawing, you'll receive a Sega prize pack, courtesy of Sega.
Rutu thought there was an easy tally there, but gets stoned by Lalime. This faceoff is left of the goalie. Bonvie sends it over to the right wing. Neal carries it past the red line. And he's checked by Jovanovski. We're going to see a cross-checking penalty here.
And we got a power play coming up here, Bill.
Oh, I'm sure that wasn't in the coach's game plan.
Vancouver penalty to number 55, Ed Jovanovski. 2 minutes for cross-checking. Time of the
Alfredson sends it
penalty,
over to
3
Arvidsson.
minutes, 25 seconds.
Vicious check by Bunk. Morrison brings it past the red line. Lalime passes to the defenseman. Alfredson brings the puck to the zone. Arvidsson centers it over to Bunk. He passes it to the left wing. Olin passes it to Bertuzzi. Lalime sends it in front to Bunk. Takes the puck up. He passes it to Arvidsson. Cloutier sends it off over to Olin. Bertuzzi slides it to Morrison. Check hard by Phillips. The penalty is over, and both teams are at full strength. And he takes a wrist shot. Sends it over to Jovanovski. Bertuzzi plays it up to the center. Morrison carries it over the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. That save keeps him in this game. Lecision passes it to Alfredson. Bunk carries it over the red line. Arvidsson passes it to the right wing. What a save! Cloutier made a sprawling save to keep this game going. He gets knocked off the puck with a check by Hlavich. Nighty brings the puck up through the zone. Allen sends it to the left wing.
Fans, don't miss your chance to join the on-ice skills exhibition at every home game. Brought to you by Sega. Please see the guest services desk on the lower level to find out how you can enter.
Hlavich turns him into road pizza, leveling him to the ice.
Barron passes to Rutu. Takes the puck up through the zone. Letowski moves it back over to Barron. Allen sends it over to the right wing. Cook passes it to the right wing. Nice save. Lalime stops the go-ahead goal. Jovanovski sends it over to the right wing. Rutu takes it past the red line. Cook takes it past the blue line. Phillips brings the puck up. Pavlak brings it over the blue line. We're going to see a roughing penalty on Jovanovski.
The upcoming power play could change the outlook of this game, Bill.
Face off to the left of Cloutier.
Vancouver penalty to number 55, Ed Jovanovski. 2 minutes for roughing. Time of the penalty, 9 minutes, 16 seconds.
Phillips passes it over to the left. Letowski intercepts the pass. Fisher brings the puck through the zone. He relays it to Havlat. Passes to Hossa. He moves it over to Fisher. Passed back to Phillips. And he takes the step shot. That was a huge save by Cloutier. Chara makes a long pass over to Hossa. Brings it over the red line. Chara passes it to the right wing. Carries it past the red line. Bertuzzi brings it past the blue line. Fisher sends it to the left wing. The penalty has now expired. Phillips sends it up to the center. And he takes a wrist shot. That save was huge. White passes it over to the left wing. Shasta-Levy plays it up to the center. Fantastic save on a for sure game winner. Linden takes the puck up. Klavich carries it past the blue line. He winds up with a shot. Man, what a save. Allen sends it up to Barron.
Is your seat horrible? Well, if you are in section 201, row K, seat 2 and 3, you have just won an upgrade to the ice level. Congratulations.
Face-off to the right of Cloutier. Bone-crushing hit by Olin. Clapp sends it to the left wing. Sadine brings it past the red line. Bunby brings the puck up through the zone. Carries it over the blue line. Tonight there's been some good, solid defense by Van Allen.
Van Allen plays an aggressive style of hockey. By being aggressive, he can create scoring chances for his team.
This face-off is to the right of the goalkeeper. Linden sends it up to the center. Chubarov takes it past the blue line.